for some reason. All my dreams aren't the same. So, for example, after Lisa died, when my grandma came back and said, hey, I'm in a living room, and yet there's this like haziness in front of me and a couch and a beautiful, blonde hair, blue-eyed girl that looked like my aunt. My aunt had a lot of physical issues. This girl didn't have that. That's why she's like beautiful, like nothing was wrong. You know what I mean? No physical issues. That my aunt was small. She had heart issues when she was real young, so it stunted her growth and all this, and overweight, So, and she would like glow. And I see my grandma, and she comes up and she hugs me, and I feel that embrace, and then I know in my head, I just know, okay, this is real. And she's like, I'm like, is that Lisa? She's like, yeah, that's Lisa. She's doing good. And then so that one doesn't necessarily point a picture of validation, but that's just an example of the touching aspect. What points, I mean, this is a good one I got here for a validation, is like my dad had to go through hip surgery. He's older. He's had some health issues, so he's obviously worried about it. It must have stressed him out a lot. And my dad ends up just like about a week before he has to go in. I'm in a dream, and I'm in a basement, like with wood paneling, or maybe a doctor's office, but with high windows, light shining in, and it's like a waiting room with a bunch of older people and all types of people. And it's like, I get to back up just a little second, because like over my whole life, I've had things with my dreams and stuff. And at that moment, I don't know why, but I remember speaking, like wanting my wife, Olivia, you see this, Olivia, you got to see this. And then it felt like Olivia was there. And then all of a sudden, a lady, dark hair, maybe in her 30s, comes up to me and she says, hey, I'm Susan. Gives me a big hug. So I just know this is real. She still whispers in my ear, say, hey, tell your dad Susan said it's going to be okay. And then so, I call my mom the next day, and I said, Susan, say, Susan, tell her the story. Now, my dad has a sister, Kathy, 2 other brothers, but he also has a sister that was older than him. She died when she was about 4 years old. Her name was Susan. So like, I knew he had an older sister. I knew the story, but I had no idea her name or nothing like that. Nobody's talked about it. Like, you know what I mean? She passed when, he was maybe, I don't know, she was 4, she was older than he was like a baby, 2 years old, something like that, maybe,
That's wild.
So that's what I mean. A validation